Welcome back to A Different Opinion. Today we have a very funny one, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm going to pretty much jump straight into it. It's kind of about the LGBTQ plus community, what they get to get in Australia, and then also how wild some parts of Australia still are with the COVID, restrictions and all those type of things. It's ridiculous. I mean, Australia is going off the rails. And I mean, this weekend is the election for the Prime Minister. Put it mildly, it's pretty much like the President of Australia. But I'll jump straight into it. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the videos. If you have been enjoying the videos, please leave a like, comment me your thoughts, and also subscribe if you want to see future videos as well. That'll be much appreciated. I'll jump straight into it. So it's from skynews.com.au. Supermarket giant Coles announces 10 days of paid gender affirmation leave for transgender and gender diverse staff. Australian supermarket chain Coles has announced a new policy to support its transgender and gender diverse staff, giving them up to 10 days of paid gender affirmation leave. So this is just from today. Transgender and gender diverse staff members employed by Coles will soon be entitled to up to 10 days paid gender affirmation leave as part of the supermarket's new move to support its LGBTQIA plus workers. The supermarket giant, there's always like a new letter in there, I swear. The supermarketing giant announced its new policy on Wednesday, the day after International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, Intersexism, and Transphobia. So, chair of the Coles Pride Steering Committee, David Brewster, said the announcement will be welcome news for more than 900 members who identify as transgender or gender diverse. Only 900 workers out of $1 billion company who employs in the tens, if not hundreds of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands, sorry, and only 900 people, and they seem to get a 10-day leave. For what? Like, I mean, why do we not get it? Like, what if I just say I'm gender diverse? Would I be able to get it? It's ridiculous. I'll bet so many people are going to say it now just so they can get the 10-day leave, I swear. And it's paid leave too, so want a free 10-day holiday? Go ahead, here you go. So Coles is proud to announce that team members undergoing gender affirmation will now be entitled up to 10 days paid gender affirmation leave. We've also signed up as an official partner of the Pride Cup, promoting inclusivity and diversity in sport. We need to have proper policy and education in the area, so here's clear guidance around taking leave for this important transition in their life. Gender affirmation or gender transition is the process where a transgender diverse person takes steps socially and or physically feel more aligned with their gender. For people affirming their gender, having their gender recognized at work can be an integral part of the process. So yeah, I'll just socially go and play games for 10 days and eat a ton of KFC and takeaways and Uber Eats because it's all paid for. But, that'll take those 10 days. It'll make it easier on me. So today is the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, Intersexism, and Transphobia. Oh my lord, just these weird hashtags. To celebrate, Coles held a panel hosted by Pride Cup founder Jason Balau, featuring AFL, whatever. The supermarket chain has also signed on an official partner of the Pride Cup. Pride Cup CEO Lolly Kato said the Pride Cup Australia walks across levels of sporting organisations from national leagues to local community clubs. When I was growing up, homophobic comments were thrown around the field more than the ball was. I didn't feel welcome or safe to be myself in sport. So, just like not that long ago, because I play rugby league and rugby and stuff like that here in Australia, and we literally had ex NRL players, so a National Rugby League, players, famous players, come around to our club, and they literally did a whole training session on, instead of saying PUSSY, you should just rather say a different word because it actually brings women down by saying that word. Oh, don't say the HOMO word just because that brings homophobic people down. Like just words like that, how they say, how people sometimes in the heat of the moment, everyone's different, but I mean, some players in the heat of the moment, they get that angry with someone, they'll say something like that, which, I mean, 80% of the players used to say and probably still say now, but now suddenly You even see there was an NRL player who called someone gay, and he got fined and suspended for I think 1 or 2 games. It was Marcelo Montoya from the New Zealand Warriors. Okay, I actually apologize. So it was a 4-match suspension. So, 1/6 of the whole year of playing, given 4-match suspension for homophobic slur. And apologetic Marcelo Montoya was suspended for 4 games for labelling North Queensland rival Carl Felt a FAGGOT, a fagot, right? But I wanted it known as he was not homophobic. The New Zealand Warriors winger was referring straight to the judiciary Tuesday night for his comment, were picked up by TV viewers on Friday evening. Who's going to be watching rugby league and crying about this stuff? They're so stupid. Whatever. So just to show you another article, it's from Crikey. Coles introduced gender affirmation leave, just to show you 2 kind of sides. Yeah, 900 teams. So just says exactly the same thing. It's fantastic that other of the 2 major supermarket companies are supporting their trans, gender diverse staff. Applejack Freshwater Brown from Trans Pride Australia. This encourages people from the company to apply because they know they are in a well-supported workplace environment. Yep, so people, the cost of living is going through the roof, and here's people, getting 10 days extra paid leave, right? Why not give it to everyone? Why not help everyone out and give them 10 days of extra paid leave? Why can't companies do this? They can, they won't. They do this for a little bit of media to try and look like they're so inclusive, but in reality, they don't care about you. They don't care about those 900 employees. They don't care about any of the employees. They only care about, are you making me money? No, you're not. Get out. Will this make them more money? Yes, it will. Because now, look, you never see Coles in the news, unless it's bad. So this is the first apparently good thing that I've seen him in the news for. Apparently, I say, because to me, it's not. It's unfair that some people get 10 days leave just because they want to swap genders. Why can't we get 10 days leave just because we want 10 days leave? It's the same thing. It's an option, isn't it? I digress. This one here, just to show how insane Australia's gone. Still, to this day, this is what, 2 years later after COVID, and these people are this insane. I'll jump into it. It's about COVID and stupid fines and jail time. So from the Daily Mail, this is just from today as well, 6 hours ago. New $75,000 fines and jail time for Aussies who breach COVID rules. Yes, I said $75,000. That's more than some people make in a whole year. Anyone found breaching COVID rules in South Australia could be punished with 2 years jail, as new laws are set to sail through state parliament this week. Labour Premier Peter Malinauskas orchestrated a shock crossbench deal with support from the Greens and SA Best, but the opposition and civil liberties groups have voiced their fury at the move. Labour did a quick backroom deal because Peter, whatever heck his surname is desperate to have the power to lock up people and dish out huge COVID-19 fines at the drop of a hat, the Liberal Party spokesperson told. It is. Like, why? $75,000, man. Holy crap. How many people are actually dying from COVID now? We've been over this. Under the Public Health Act legislation, individuals who breach isolation requirements or ignore vaccination mandates and mask rules in high-risk settings such as hospitals or nursing homes can be fined $20,000 or face 2 years in prison. That's insane. That's insane. Businesses found to be breaking those rules can be hit with a massive $75,000 fine. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Nice. Dogs don't have to wear a mask, but look at who's the real dog here. Who's the real sheep, I'm just walking in, no one even close to you, and you're walking with a stupid-ass mask. What's this world come to, man? The rules set to take effect on June 30 will be the most extreme in any jurisdiction in Australia. The maximum penalty for COVID breaches in New South Wales, Queensland, and Tasmania is 6 months jail, while Victoria, Northern Territory, and ACT only issue fines for rule breakers. Hallelujah! Victoria, Northern Territory, ACT, well done. And even though I don't even think they should be even issuing fines, it's none of their business anymore. You look at the UK, they're going fine, and they've opened up Like literally said, it's your own responsibility to stay home. We're not going to go and fine you, but you know, if you feel like you're too sick, stay at home. It's that easy. Premier Pella, Peter, whatever crap his name is, this dude's insane, said the changes will replace the current emergency declaration with an amendment to a bill allowing a 6-month period to assess legislation. There is no emergency declaration anymore. This is annoying that they're allowed to keep doing this. I continue to acknowledge and absolutely thank the world of both the police commissioner and Professor Nicholas Spurrier in seeing the state through the events of COVID using that emergency management declaration. This is insane. How is this not big a deal? How are we still, over 2 years later, with death rates at a minimal? Most of the countries had COVID, and this guy is still making insane totalitarian decisions like this. New COVID fines in South Australia. Under the proposed laws, whoever commits serious breaches, COVID will face up to 2 years in prison. Ridiculous. Like taking your freedoms away from you, putting it on your permanent record that you might never get another good job again just because this dude is freaking insane. And I bet you he's been caught without a mask on and things like that, and where he should be getting fined or even going to jail. But I bet you he won't. This is for those who enter high-risk settings such as care. I don't care. Those who breach vaccine mandates in those settings should also be hit with new penalties, as well as those who refuse to wear face masks when visiting or working there. Oh man, we're going backwards again, aren't we? This is what we have said before. We did say kind of, you know, get over something, and then they got to push you back into your place again and restart it again. Because every single time people have actually asked the people who are running for the Prime Minister here in Australia, you know, when will you put our people back to work? Especially in states like Western Australia and all that, without having to get the jab, without having to get the vaccine. They just ignore the question. It's ridiculous. I mean, why is this still a thing? I'm going to quickly pull something up for you. Okay. So here we have it. So these are the total COVID cases in South Australia where they're doing the stupid as fine. This was from today. New cases today was 4,000. Active cases, 25,900. In total cases in the whole South Australia was 472,745. Current patients in hospital, 247. 10 patients in ICU, recovered 4,400. So just 472,000. Only 411 deaths. Only 411 deaths. That's all I got to say. It's ridiculous. Vaccine doses, 2.5 million. That's helping a lot, isn't it? Nothing else more to say on it. Let me know what you think. You think this is absolutely insane that this is still going on at this period in time? Insane. Also, please like the video if you do enjoy the content. Subscribe if you want to see my future videos as well, just to keep on track on these insane wokeness that's going on, insane control, and it's happening worldwide. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.